Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the live stream. And on tonight's live stream episode, have I got news for you? So, if you guys are new to the channel, have not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications so, therefore, you don't miss out on anything new and exciting as it comes out here on the channel. Also, with that being said, I definitely do want to thank all my moderators, all my viewers, and all my subscribers for being a part of the channel. This does actually go to help support the channel in very many ways. So without further ado, before we get started, I definitely do want to let you guys know that I do have the chats open. If you guys would like to join the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given set time. With that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So most of you guys and gals already know that everything that's going to be listed here in the title is if you guys would like to know more about this video, you can also find more information linked down below in that description. Feel free to check that out as well. So in case most of you may or may not know, there is a new video out. I don't know if Rockstar was the one who put this video out there, but for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can also find, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to make sure that the video is up and running correctly. As most of you may or may not know, this is not a sponsored video. I have absolutely no sponsorship, partnership, or apprenticeship with what I'm about to show you. So Netflix has nothing to do with any of this. So Netflix is actually showing right now a video of, you guessed it, Grand Theft Auto 6. Definitely be sure to check out that video because I'm not sure how long this is going to stay up. Rockstar has been known to take down videos before and prior to this recording. The length of the video itself, again, like I said, you can also find that on Netflix. The video duration is TV mature, 26 minutes. It's also in high definition. Slick, rousing, and full of adventure. So if you guys would like to check out that movie, you guys can also check that out on Netflix. As you can see, I just recently added that to my personal file. So definitely do check this out because, again, like I've said before, I'm not exactly sure how long this is going to stay up. Check it out before it gets removed. I'm not saying that it will, but it's a likely possibility that it could. So whoever the content creator was that made that possible, big shout out to you as well. It is for a mature audience. And when the game does get released, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be facial recognition features on that before anyone is able to purchase that. So just definitely do keep that in mind if they are asking for other information. Because they are using very significant software to be able to trace how many people purchase it and age range. So basically, this may consist of content that may not be suitable for other viewers. Also, parental discretion is advised. So just to let you guys know, the reason why they're putting parental discretion out there in their software before it's purchased is to make sure everyone is over the legal age. And I think that they should probably start doing this with a lot of their stuff here. video games, and so forth, because people under the age of 18 should probably have no access to being able to download games because of the violent content and much more. So I think personally they should probably raise that age range from 18 to 21. That's just me, because of what has been happening in the past. So I know this may sound a little harsh, but if you go back and you think about it, look at all the other stuff that's been involved, also due to some of the influence, all the influential parts of certain games. A lot of people seem to think that they can probably do this in real life and get away with it. Unfortunately, that is not the case, because there's laws in place for a reason. So also, I'm not sure if you guys are also familiar with certain things when it comes to laws. We'll get to that here in just a moment. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you plan on checking out that video, do check that out as quickly as you possibly can, because again, I'm not sure exactly when this is going to be released. Either probably sometime this year or possibly sometime into next year, the game should be launching. No set dates are specifically set currently at this time. But if you do have a PlayStation 5, the correct way to place your PlayStation, and I'll get to this here in just a moment, is to place it laying flat like this. You don't want it sitting like this. And now the reason for that. If you have your PlayStation 5 standing straight up like this instead of laying flat on a flat surface, over a period of time your gaming system could overheat, and if your capacitors leak some type of acid, it gets onto the motherboard. That will pretty much destroy the whole entire game system altogether. Not just the console, that will destroy the motherboard. So I have been seeing videos on that, and over a period of time, some of those capacitors can leak. And a lot of you guys may or may not know that a lot of these AI industries or corporations, whichever you prefer to call those. Myself, I prefer to call them corporations because it's basically what it is. A lot of these places are in fact getting refunds because of tariffs and stuff like that. We're not going to get into that right now. So I think I'll probably save that for maybe another video or so. But anyway, definitely do check it out. If you guys would like to know exactly where you can get Netflix, very simple. If there's a certain place that is actually promoting that, definitely do get Netflix. Just to let y'all know, if you get the free version, it's all going to be ad based. So there's going to be different ads involved. So if you're watching the video, your video is going to be interrupted with ads. Just to let you guys know, if you do get the free version, which I think it should be illegal for them to place an ad based material and then turn around and charge you to remove those ads. There should be laws against that. because I don't think that it's right for corporations to be able to do that just to extort money from customers. If you guys are going to put materials like that out there, have them ad-based or non-ad-based at no additional charge. So I think it should be up to the customer if they choose to have ads or not. It shouldn't be up to a corporation. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely did put this out here. So I'm assuming probably sometime in the near future that don't quote me on this. I'm making the assumption that GTA 6 is pretty much in its final stages of beta testing. So it's likely possible it could be released this year or sometime into possibly next year. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to drop a comment over here in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment right down below in that wonderful comment section. If you guys do have questions, I might possibly have an answer for you. And I already see that there's 2 people that just popped in. Welcome to the live stream. And just to let you guys know, if you do pop into the stream, or you do pop into the chats, let me know exactly who's here, because this actually does go to help help the content creator, instead of just popping in and just not saying anything and then just popping out more towards the end. That right there does in fact hurt the content creator, and this is something I would like to try to alleviate as much as possible. But a lot of you guys may or may not know that I actually ended up having to reinstall my operating system on my computer. So as you guys can see right now that I'm currently here, I got all this stuff set back up, and I have had over at least 60, 65, maybe 70 different updates I actually had to attend to. So yeah, that took quite a bit out of my day. So a lot of this stuff I ended up having to reinstall, and surprisingly, I've not had a BIOS update just yet. I just recently had a BIOS update before all this took place. So I'm not sure if my system's BIOS are up to date or not. I'm going to check this more towards the end of the stream. So anyway, just thought I would go ahead and put that information out there for you guys and for everyone else who's out here. And it looks like we have 2 people that just popped into the chats. Live chats are open if you'd like to jump in. So there's going to be quite a bit of stuff to talk about today, and also the laws that I've been talking about. A lot of these are set in stone. A lot of you may or may not know this particular law on hand. Actually, this has been out since 1989, and this is basically through the United States Supreme Court. It's called Graham versus Connor, 490 U.S. 386, 1989. This talks a lot about police brutality and a lot of other stuff. So if you guys know any type of officers that are in fact not upholding that, let me know in the chats. Here it is right here. Graham versus Connor. And I do believe this does go through all 50 states. And as you guys can see, a lot of this stuff is highlighted as well. So if you like, feel free to get a screenshot of that. And if you did get a screenshot, let me know in the chats. And it looks like we have Carol in the chats. How you doing, Carol? This is to steal United States U.S. Supreme Court. So Graham versus Connor has been around for quite some time. There's the year that the law was passed in favor of the people. And also, a lot of you may or may not know that the Uniform Code of Conduct also goes along adjacent to the U.S. Military Code of Justice. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Also, another movie that is out on Netflix. If you guys have not got a chance to check that out, I will definitely show you guys another movie that's really good as well. This one is also rated PG-13, but unfortunately, there is also a lot of violent content in here as well. You guys can find all this stuff right here on Steam, not Steam, excuse me. You guys can find all this stuff on Netflix. This is not just a movie. These are seasons and episodes. There's 2 episodes to this. If you guys are into zombie movies, I definitely do recommend this one. This one is also rated R, not suitable for children. So there are some other ones I'm definitely going to be checking out in the future. So hopefully, if there's anything that you guys would like to know more about, let me know in the chats. But as far as GTA 6 goes, I do believe that should be getting released sometime this year. If it does get released, more than likely, it may get released sometime in the fall. But then again, no one really knows exactly when this is going to happen because that's pretty much up to the devs, depending on the stage of beta testing, either stage 1 or stage 2. Rockstar has not officially made an announcement just yet currently that I know of. If they have and you guys have already seen it, let me know in the comments or drop comment chats. And if it comes down to it, we can also learn this stuff together. I can definitely look it up and show you guys if it has or if they have or have not made the official announcement, because if it's not official through Rockstar, then more than likely that could also be clickbait information. There's a lot of content that could be released that's clickbait. A lot of people do this to gain clout for their to gain clout for their channels. I can't even speak tonight. So if it's not directly through Rockstar, then more than likely it's not official. So, however, I'm definitely going to keep my eyes open for this, ladies and gentlemen. If I happen to find out something new about that type of content or so forth, I will definitely keep you guys up to date with that. So I'm going to look it up right now. Oh, so that has been released. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the information right here. I will try to enlarge this and make this to where you guys can actually see this as well. Evidently, somebody must have leaked this information out. Rockstar Games addressed a major gameplay leaks as heartbreaking and released as a 26-minute Grand Theft Auto 6, an extended look at via Netflix and YouTube. Keep the game's game launch on track for November 19th, 2026. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official website right here. November 19th, 2026. Leak responses and statement. So again, I'm not 100% sure if this video is going to stay up or if Rockstar plans on removing it. So as it's a gameplay leak, as you can see right here, gameplay leaks. But it's saying Instagram right here. So I'm not 100% sure if this is through Rockstar or if somebody else has fabricated that and leaked it without the consent of Rockstar, ladies and gentlemen. So I have already checked out the video to the game. Again, you can also find that video on Netflix. So it'll show you exactly how it starts out. And again, viewer discretion is advised and or parental discretion is advised. So if anyone has any, so if anybody does agree with me that the age limit should go from 18 to 21, let's get a hashtag two thumbs up in the chats. If you do not agree about the fact that it should be 21, you can also hashtag two thumbs down. Let me know what you decide. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to, I'm just basically expressing my own personal opinions on that note. So I'll let you be the judge. I'll let you decide. So I'm actually thinking about starting a Q&A or possibly even starting. Actually, I'll do one even better than that. Let's start a poll on this. Let's take votes here. So we're going to start a poll here and see where this goes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have officially started a poll on this. Feel free to take a look at the questionnaire and cast your vote down below if you think that the age range should be 21 years of age. If so, let's get a hashtag in the chats, 2 thumbs up. If you don't believe that there should be a 21-year age limit on that, again, you can also hashtag 2 thumbs down in the chats. Let's see where this goes. I'm just kind of curious. I'll let you guys decide, let you think. Go ahead and cast your votes. No judgment will be passed at any time on this channel. Let me know if you think it's a good idea, or let me know if you think it's a bad idea. If you think that it should have a 21-year age limit on it, again, let's get a hashtag 2 thumbs up over here in the chats. Go ahead and cast your votes, ladies and gentlemen. So I am in fact doing something I haven't done in quite a while. So this will kind of give me an idea of where we're at when it comes to the age range. Because again, if I actually had to vote on that, I would vote yes on that. Fantastic. I can definitely wholeheartedly agree with this 100%. So again, this is something that I usually do, that I used to do in the chat. So I'm basically going to kind of switch things up in between here and there. So probably sometime in the next live stream, I'll be doing I will not only be doing the polls on here on the live stream, but I will also be doing Q&As, stuff like that, questions and answers. So I don't know if I'll be able to post a vote on that, but let's see what we can do here. Oops. So I don't have my mouse hooked up, ladies and gentlemen. I do, in fact, have, as not sure if you guys know this or not, I do not have my mouse hooked up right now. I have my camera, and of course, I also have my keyboard hooked up to this PC, so therefore I'm not reaching over my keyboard to type in all the stuff that I need to. I got my lit up keyboard also on hand. And just to let you guys know, if you'd like to see different functionalities of my keyboard, no worries. My keyboard also does come in different color variations. Got them here. I've also got them here as well. So as you guys can see, they fade in and fade out, multiple different colors. That is also my RGB lighting. I can fade them in, fade them out to different colors. Also, same thing with my mouse over here. They also correlate together and push out all that wonderful color display. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 different displays on color here on my keyboard, as you guys see. I can also fade it in from red. I can fade that in also from red. I can disable the coloring on my keyboard. I can start that out dim, and I can also brighten it. I usually keep mine set at red. So therefore, that makes it a lot easier, and therefore I'm not looking at multiple different colors. I can just look at just a single color as I'm typing, and much more. So I could use this keyboard or I could use this one, whichever one I decide to use. So basically what I typed in the chats was from my laptop's keyboard. I don't have to just use one. I could use both if I really wanted to. All right, I think that's going to be the end of the poll here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. As a matter of fact, I got a 100% yes on that. That is absolutely fantastic. So there you go. And as most of you may or may not know, also, I can also check my live feed on here. I don't know if I can, I'm pretty sure I can probably join the chats on my wireless device as well. So there you go. Let's go here. Knock my volume all the way down to its bare minimum. Don't know if I'm going to be able to pull up my chats or not. Pretty sure I can. But unfortunately, it's not going to let me do that. Just look at this right here. I can also pull up my live stream and also charge my device during the time of this as well. So I can also search my YouTube. Now, if you are looking for more information, of how to do certain things on YouTube, you can also share out the channel. So unfortunately, I'm not able to find my chats in here. So also now, if you guys would like to know where you can find the description, if you're on a mobile device, just go down below the title here and just press more. This right here will in fact open up. This is the title description here. And you guys can also scroll down. This is the date. It's also got the date on here. It doesn't say anything about time, viewers, likes. So if you guys do like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Because again, this also does go to help support the channel. And I can't seem to thank you all enough for this here to top it all off. So I can also pause the video at any given time on mobile devices. So there's a lot of stuff that I can actually do while I'm searching through here. And if you guys go down, I'm sure if you go down here to videos and stuff like that, you'd like to see the rest of the videos, you guys can definitely do. I don't know if you'd be able to. Don't know if you'll be able to do this or not. I think only the host can possibly do this, but you can also check through all different videos and stuff that I have here. I have a very, 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 very big list. These are all my stream videos. So a lot of this stuff goes back from when I had my other iPhone. I, in fact, used to have an iPhone 11 Pro, but now I'm using an iPhone 14. So again, this is all the stuff that I don't know what I just hit. So this right here will take you through the whole entire list of video content that I put out on my channel. So I can also check different likes and stuff like that. And of course, I've got a lot of other YouTube videos and stuff on here. But unfortunately, I don't have the app downloaded. And also with Instagram, I don't even have the app there, but I can still gain access to my Instagram page. So I will even show you what I'm talking about. If you guys don't see Instagram in here, that's because I don't have it listed. That would also pop up in widgets, which should basically pop up in social media. So I'll go to my social, well, go into my social. Unfortunately, it's not in my social category, like social media, stuff like that. but it's not in here. However, for the most part, fortunately, it's not going to let me get into that way. So let me clear my whole entire list. Instagram. So I will find another way to reroute. Instagram. Unfortunately, I'm not going to sign up because I actually do have an Instagram post on here. But unfortunately, it does not have anything on here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you do happen to want to check out different videos on your Apple and into your Apple store, not only you can buy videos, you can definitely rent them as well. I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not. 79 or $7.99 to buy, or you can rent the videos at $3.99. I definitely do recommend, if you do want to watch it, to definitely buy it so you're not constantly being charged repetitively for just one movie. So you do have an option to rent or buy the film. Whichever you so choose to do, you guys can do that too. So I'm definitely going to have to figure I'm definitely going to have to find out another way to bypass the app when it comes to Instagram. So that's what I did before. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh, damn, he must have hacked the app. Well, I only do that to my own accounts. I don't do that to anyone else's. So unfortunately, it doesn't look as if I'm going to be able to get into this currently right now, but I will find a way to get back in and show you guys what I can do when it comes to different social medias and stuff like that. I think I just found the root. Oh, nope. And unfortunately, with Instagram, there is a way to sign in with automatic sign in. It does give you a feature for that, or autofill. Just like I've shown you, ladies and gentlemen, before, when it come to me getting into my Instagram page without even having the app installed, I do know how to do that. But when it comes to stuff like that, I'm not going to show people how to do that because there are certain things that I do that I'm not going to do on camera. And the answer to your question, no, I have not. So I will call her here in the next 9 minutes because I will be signing off my live stream at that point. So there you go. Anyway, um, ladies and gentlemen, I only have 9 more minutes left on stream. After this, I will be signing off for the night. Also, oh, you did ask me something earlier of how to remove text messages and stuff like that. If you have a text message that you don't necessarily want on there, for example, go up here. Okay, when you open up your messages, there's an icon up here at the top right hand side of your screen. Let's try this again. Press that little icon, and you can, if you delete a text message by mistake, go down to recently deleted. Like per se, if you delete a message, so I'm going to go back to messages and say I decide to delete something. As you can see, it's already been deleted. Now, if I want to go back in and check deleted messages, recently deleted, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Well, let's just say I decided to go into one of my own messages and delete something. All right. Let's say I go back. let's say I go back to recently deleted. I would press that deleted message, and what I would do is I'm going to cover the number. I would click here, recently deleted. Now let's say I wanted to recover that. I just press that little blue circle right off to the far right, or not far right, sorry, left. Click that and go back to, say I want to send that back to my messages. And down here at the bottom, I would hit recover. Recover message, and it disappeared. So let's say I decide to go back into my messages, which I press that icon here, this blue icon, top right hand corner. Go back into messages, and let's say I want to go check it again. Video, and what it is, if it's a video or something you got from YouTube, you can restore it. There it is. That's the one I just deleted, just to kind of show you a little bit of it. Therefore, I decided to show you that. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know right down below in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment right down below in that wonderful comment section. I will be checking the live stream comments and stuff after I end the stream. So if there's anything else that you guys would like to know more about, by all means, feel free to let me know, because here in the next 5 minutes, I will be signing off. So same thing with pictures. If you have a picture, say you delete one, oops, and say you do that by mistake, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to retrieve a deleted photo on iOS. So go to your photos. Down here at the bottom, you'll see two icons. Pick the dark icon right there. Scroll all the way to the very bottom. Recently deleted. If you have facial ID set up, fantastic. Press that. Okay, because what you'll do here is you'll press this, then press the recovery and recover photo. After you do that, you don't have to swipe back up. There it is. Your photos have been restored. Again, now if you delete a contact, you will not be able to retrieve that. Now, if you switch phones, make sure if you have like the iPhone 14 and you're going to the 16, keep those devices close together, because all that information will be sent from one SIM card to the next, all through via Bluetooth. So again, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. Because at the end of the day, and I've said this before, and I'm damn sure going to say it again tonight on this stream, closed mouths don't get fed. Now there's other things I can also do. And pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back to doing I'll be back to doing PC Tech videos and stuff like that. So again, I definitely hope that you guys learned something here today on tonight's live stream. If so, let's get a hashtag 2 thumbs up in the chats. Now, let's say if you decided to do a cluster of photo deletes. Used to be before Siri took over. Used to be able to press and hold your power button, and that right there, you could do multiple different things with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys something here. Select, delete, go here, scroll down, select all, go up here, press 1 and delete. Bam. You can also delete videos, or not videos, but you can delete photos and push those all into one cluster and delete them all just with the push of a button. So again, if you guys missed that, doesn't matter how many photos you take, same thing. Select and just swipe straight across. Delete. And ladies and gentlemen, again, click your icon, scroll all the way down, go there, select. Or if you don't want to select them all like that, you can also do it like this. And do it like that. Go to the top, press and hold, delete. There you go. All photos have been deleted. Once you delete those, you will not get those videos, or you will not get those photos back unless you have your phone back, unless you actually have enough space in your storage to back those up to the cloud. That's going to be the only way that you're going to be able to get that. Now, you can also take pictures from your phone if you have OneDrive through Microsoft on your device. You can send those photos directly to your PC using OneDrive, which is basically found on a PC, but it's also for iOS, and I do believe it's also made available for Android. Once you do that, you can upload those videos and send those directly to your OneDrive. You can extract those and store those in your computer, even possibly switch them or transfer them directly onto a thumbstick. So, in case you didn't know, now you do. Well, I think that's going to be it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely do appreciate each and every single one of you being a part of the channel. And again, if you are new and have not yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications so therefore you don't miss out on anything upcoming, new, and all new content coming up here on the channel. With that being said, as always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.